had wanted to get the Nightmare family tattoo for over a year, wanted to get it. And there's so many people who will tell you where to get tattoos. Oh, you got to cover it up, you know, you get it here, there, blah, blah. And it's not something I want to cover up. That was the point of it. I think if it represents anything, it represents individual identity. This is an industry where you're given an identity, you're given a name, you're given a character. I grew up and I already had my character mapped out for me. This certainly wasn't part of it, and I think that's speaks to how I am as a person. I'm happy with it. It means a lot to have your own mark. There's people you grow up, we don't have to name names, but there's a pair of shoes that's got an iconic mark on them that we all have, that we grew up with. There's a certain bovine steer animal that's on every piece of workout equipment now, and I'm wearing it everywhere too, and it's inspiring. And even at the lowest level of inspiration, the fact that you're able to inspire anybody is significant. So I went against traditional wisdom here. I definitely went my own way on this, and I'm supported by all the ones I got to see who did the same thing, whether it's the Do the Work tattoos or the Nightmare family tattoos. It meant a lot that I have my mark on me. You know, we have a lot of different marks on our bodies every day, but I wanted my mark. And it's kind of significant considering how this journey has gone. Since I left WWE, people have been with me and people have stayed with me. And I hope we continue to grow our own little Nightmare family. It's a real thing.
Wait a minute, you hear that? Hold on. What? Say it ain't so. Chicago's own Colt Cabana.
I think I was the first one to know about AEW outside of the elites. They pulled me aside and they're like, "You're not gonna believe this," you know, like, but this, and this, and I think we're starting a promotion. I thought it was the coolest. I thought it was the coolest. To realize someone who had followed wrestling, you know, as Tony has for so long, if anyone was going to understand how valuable these guys are, and by these guys I mean because I was on these shows with the Bucks, with Cody, with Kenny, with Hangman, you know, your core group of guys, they were. And I watched them go from shows that were small to building up bigger houses, and I knew it was because of their YouTube show and because, you know, they were promoting. My vision is what their vision was, but they knew they were better at amping it up a little bit. We understand how valuable the fans are, how much they want to be a part of it. We just understood together. We both had the same understanding of what we thought wrestling is and could be better. To be offered a contract and then to sign a contract, which I did, you know, really says this is my number one focus because of what again, all the values that I believe in have now just added to this company, and this is the company that I see the values in that I think is correct, and I want to be part of it. I want to be part of it. And the number of times Matt Jackson said to me, like, there's no reason you're not here. You should be a part of this. It's so stupid that you're not. And so just to hear that over and over and over again, and then finally, you know, it worked. It worked out to have a fresh start and a new start, and to take all the lessons that I've learned over the years, over 20 years of wrestling, and to now apply them not only to AEW, to maybe a television show, to the younger wrestlers, you know, to just apply everything and just be part of the team, knowing that, like, that's my heart is in this style of wrestling. It was the right decision to make, and here I am.
I've been called a lot of things in my life. Stupid, reckless, a liability, insane. I hated that. But you do what I do for as long as I have, and it changes you. You see, every time I got thrown into barbed wire, thrown through panes of glass, it wasn't just the scars on my body that were there forever. It tore away parts of my soul. And I started to become that person I didn't want to be. I started to become insane. I started to become reckless. As much as I didn't want that, now I embrace it. I like that barbed wire and glass has torn away parts of my humanity. I no longer want compassion. I no longer want empathy. And that does not bode well for you, Luther. When an animal is cornered, that's when it's at its most dangerous. Its only instinct is survival. Well, you've cornered me, Luther, but I do not care if I live or die anymore. And that's why you should be scared. I'm going to make sure that until the last breath has left my body, that I make you suffer.
The first time that I went to an AEW show, I was wrestling and I was way in my own head and I wasn't able to experience the crowd at all. So to be out there and to see how invested people are and how excited they are and to see the quality of the product too, up close and personal, it's really inspiring. It's really cool. Regardless of what's happening, if I'm going out for a professional wrestling match, I am terrified before, legitimately terrified. I was jumping around backstage and Arn Anderson said to me, he's like, just, dude, relax, you're not wrestling. So, just really pumped for Cody, for Matt, for Nick, for everyone that has been involved in AEW. I think that as a wrestling fan, it's what the industry needed.
Can we see you do another match? Revolution, go! Let's go! Let's go! Take the flag off the track, back to back, we attack. Watch a kick back, and we go clap, clap, blow! Let's go! Let's go! Take the flag off the track, back to back, we attack. Watch a kick back. Against a wall, grab that person to your left, make sure they don't stall. Ain't nobody leaving, so we locking down the doors. Push them back tight, so we open up the floor. Bet you didn't imagine that this is how it goes. Take a deep breath and prepare to throw some bows. When we get the signal, one motion, one flow. On the count of three, knuckle up, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Take the flag off the track, back to back, we attack. Watch a kick back, here we go, clap, clap, blow. Let's go. Let's go. Take the flag off the track, back to back, we attack. Watch a kick back.
It has been one hell of a year for yours truly. It's been one hell of a long road, but I didn't win this. I didn't win this tonight. It doesn't belong to me. Just like AEW belongs to you, because you, the fans, the wrestling fans, have been driving AEW forward. You are the energy that fuels AEW. And a year ago, we had a conversation and we said, we're bringing pro wrestling back to the people. And that is exactly what we have done. Look, I didn't win this. This doesn't belong to me. This belongs to everyone here in Chicago tonight. All the AEW fans at home. Most importantly, all the fans who've been with me from the beginning, through all the ups, all the downs, all the good and the bad, the fans that have stuck with me and kept me moving forward, pushing forward, this belongs to you. And I don't have words to describe the gratitude that I have toward the entire AEW family, and the most important part of the AEW family is you. Ain't nothing much left to say. Feels like it's beer o'clock. I ain't gonna hide behind this belt. Like I said from day one, I'll take on anybody, anytime, any place. Line them up, and I'll go ahead and knock them down. Right now, though, it's time to knock back some whiskey.
He's not wrong. That may have been the damnedest championship.
Man, what a ride we're going to be on, folks. How much fun are we all going to have? And we'll be starting this new era off on Wednesday in Denver.
That's right, JR. Be sure to join us this Wednesday night for AEW Dynamite, Denver, Colorado on TNT or Fight TV for AEW Plus.
But it's Jon Moxley's night. Jon Moxley, the new AEW heavyweight champion of the world.